You wake up with good intentions. You want to work, you want to improve, you want to change your life, but somehow the day disappears, and at night you sit there wondering, what did I actually get done? That feeling is frustrating because deep down you know you're capable of more. The problem is not intelligence, the problem is not ambition, and honestly, the problem is not even motivation. The real problem is this: you do not have a daily execution system. Hi, I'm Harminder Singh Suri, and today I want to show you why most people stay stuck in planning mode for years, even though they genuinely want success. Because wanting results and structuring your life for results are two completely different things. Most people wake up immediately enter reaction mode. Phone notifications, messages, emails, social media, random tasks, small emergencies. And before they realize it, the entire day is controlling them, not the other way around. That is why mentally exhausted people often say, I was busy all day, but nothing important moved. See, busy people move themselves. Executors move results. That is the difference. And here's the dangerous part. Your brain rewards planning almost like real progress. You write goals down, you make schedules, you organize your calendar, you create productivity systems, and emotionally it feels productive, but your life does not change from organized thinking. Your life changes from repeated execution. Let me repeat, your life changes from repeated execution. That is why some people spend years preparing for success without actually building anything, because preparation can become emotional comfort. Execution creates uncertainty. Execution creates friction, and friction is where most people break. Now, think carefully about your average day. How many times do you negotiate with yourself? Should I start now? Maybe after coffee. Maybe after lunch. Maybe when I feel more focused, or maybe tomorrow. Those tiny negotiations quietly destroy momentum, and people underestimate how exhausting decision-making really is. Every small decision drains mental energy. What should I work on first? What matters most? What can wait? Should I reply now or later? And slowly, your brain becomes overloaded before meaningful work even starts. This is why execution is not just about discipline. It is about reducing an unnecessary thinking, because confused minds delay action. Clear minds execute. Imagine driving somewhere while constantly changing directions every few seconds. Left, right, stop, turn around. You would never reach the destination. That is exactly how most people live mentally. Too many switches, too many open thoughts, too many random priorities, and eventually the brain chooses the easiest option, which is avoidance. Not because you're lazy, because your system is chaotic. Now, here's something people understand very well. Structure saves energy. The more organized your system becomes, the less emotional effort execution requires. That is why highly disciplined people often look calm, because they're not constantly deciding. Their systems already made the decisions for them. Gym at this time, deep work at this time, meeting at this time, content creation at this time, rest at this time. Everything has a place, and structure creates rhythm. Once rhythm is created, momentum becomes easier. Now, understand something important. Motivation is unreliable. Some days you feel power, some days you feel mentally exhausted. If your productivity depends on emotions, your consistency will always collapse. But systems remove emotional dependency, and that is the real purpose of daily execution system. Do not to make you perfect, but to make execution automatic. So let me give you 3 practical shifts that can completely change your productivity. Reduce your daily priorities. Most people overload themselves with meaningless task lists. 10 tasks, 15 tasks, random priorities everywhere. And mentally, everything starts feeling urgent. And when everything feels important, nothing actually becomes important. So 3 meaningful priorities per day. That's it. Not 10, just 3. Because clarity creates focus, and focus creates execution. Second, work in fixed time blocks. This is my favorite. Do not work when you feel like it. That system fails most people because feelings constantly change. Instead, decide your structure in advance. For example, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. deep work only. No scrolling, no switching tasks, no random distractions. Then, another block for meetings, another block for admin tasks, another block for planning. When timing becomes fixed, negotiation decreases. And when negotiation decreases, execution increases. Simple, right? Third, eliminate morning confusion. The moment you wake up, your brain should already know what matters, because once your morning starts with uncertainty, your focus immediately weakens. What should I do today? Is a dangerous question. Successful people reduce that question as much as possible. Wake up, follow the structure, move, no emotional debate, no waiting for the perfect mood, because clarity is more powerful than motivation. And this is where most people get trapped. They think execution requires intense motivation. No, execution requires reduced friction. That is why systems matter. Think about your phone for a second. When too many apps are open, everything slows down. Battery drains faster, performance drops, the phone overheats. Your brain works the same way. Too many unfinished thoughts, too many random decisions, too many open loops, and suddenly even simple work feels heavy. Now imagine a different kind of day. Clear structure, clear priorities, clear timing, minimal decisions. Your brain becomes calmer because it already knows what happens next, and calm minds execute faster. That is why structure creates freedom, not restriction. People think systems make life boring, but systems actually remove mental chaos. And when mental chaos disappears, execution becomes natural. Now, listen carefully. You do not need another motivational video. You do not need more hype. You do not need another perfect morning routine downloaded from the internet. You need a system simple enough to repeat consistently, because success is not built through intensity. It is built through repetition. One productive day means very little. But years of structured execution can completely change your life. Your confidence changes, your habits change, your standards change, your identity changes. Not because you became more talented, but because you became more structured. And that is the part most people ignore. Confidence is built through evidence, not positive thinking, not affirmations. Evidence. Every time you follow through on your system, your brain starts trusting you more, and self-trust changes everything. So stop romanticizing planning and start protecting execution. Reduce decisions, simplify your day, create structure, and repeat it long enough for discipline to become automatic. Because at the end of the day, successful people are not necessarily smarter. They're simply better at building systems that remove confusion. And when confusion disappears, execution finally begins.